Darkside made this?
This the rant of the real. Everybody telling lies is true first, so it's fuck how they do feel. Or you for real? Man, put that on your mama, you a gangster and you got more shit for real. This the rant of the real. Everybody telling lies is true first, so it's fuck how they do feel. Or you for real? Man, put that on your mama, you a gangster and you got more shit for real.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Rant to the Real. The pod where real niggas get on here and rant. This is the #1 podcast in the top 50. No need to look that up. Google is wrong. They're stealing your data right now. Don't trust them niggas. I am your host of the Trav, the hardest working in the world. Now let's start your day off with eggs, bacon vibes, and I'm the fucking vibes. You get solo today. You gonna like it. That's your only options. Nah, the weather has been all over the place. Like, this shit is crazy. So I wasn't able to sit down with Ski and get outside and do that. But he'll be on the next one for sure. We'll get that done in tune. But yeah. You get me. The best part of the show. You know what? It's crazy is we ain't got no topics today. This one is we winging it. I hate winging it, but we gonna wing it today because that's our options. Y'all get wing it solo. It's crazy as last night when I was sitting down, I was like, yo, I should probably get my topics ready. And then I was like, nah, I got this. So that's where we at. We at there. Nah, I got this. I typically tell y'all about these crazy ass things that I be running into when I be out and about. So now I gotta tell y'all about this wild ass weekend. Typically just Friday, because Friday was my only free day really. So about a month and a half ago, I had a friend reach out to me, say, yo, Trav, I need you to be my cameraman. I need you to come take pictures for me at this event. I need you to do this thing for me. I said, okay, cool, I got you. So I was kept in the loop. You know what I mean? They kept asking me, like, yo, we still good, we still valid, we straight, right? The day comes. Motherfuckers say, yo, be there at 7:45, so I can get you in. So I didn't, because I wasn't paying to get in. Motherfuckers asked me to be there. I'm not paying to fucking come into this shit. So I'm like, I bet, put the address in, and I think it was 17 minutes away. So I left the house at like 7:20. I'm trying to be there at a reasonable time. It's ridiculous traffic. So I don't get there until 8:10. Mind you, I got there at 8:10. The shit starts at 8. I roll up, security like, we not letting people in right now. I'm like, why the fuck not? He said, it's not open yet. I'm like, I'm here for XYZ. They like, they ain't here yet. Fuck you mean she ain't here yet? So I'm hitting the motherfucker next and I answer. So then she finally hit me like, yo, I'm stuck in traffic. This shit crazy. I'm like, damn, how you late to your own event? You the fucking on the flyer and you ain't even on time. So I go to the car because I'm not standing outside like some fucking peasant like the rest of the motherfuckers was. So I'm sitting in the car. Well, mind you, for a place that throws parties, they got no parking lot. You just got to figure out where to park and hope for the best. But the way the street was, they got little sections just like painted for cars. So I just parked in there. It was like, I sure hope this is a good spot. So she finally rolls in this fucking stretch limousine, tinted windows, hopping out superstar status. So I grab my camera, my equipment. I head inside, go to the door. I'm trying to tell security, they here now. Security like, you valid, everybody else not. I'm with one other person. I'm like, the fuck you mean? It's just like, oh, I was only told that you only had, it was just you ain't had people with you. Nigga, what kind of fucking cameraman am I to roll alone? No, it's people with me. This ain't the members, these people, this camera people. So I'm sitting there arguing with security and I'm like, hey yo, fix this shit. So she come out, fix it, we get inside. Cause I'm not paying and the person I'm with is not paying. You asked for me to be here, I come with what I come with. So we get inside. They doing sound checks. They setting up the music. It's 9 o'clock. I told this motherfucker, like, yo, I'm only staying till like 9:30, 10. She was like, yo, can you stay to 10? I'm like, all right, 10. And then after that, I'm out. I'm not staying for this whole fucking thing. So then the motherfucker was like, all the artists didn't show up. It's not going to be a packed house. We just going to be here for a little bit, and then we leaving. I said, do your thing. I'm still leaving at 10. Do y'all know it was 9:50 when this motherfucker started? And then has the nerve to say, I'm the first act. And then goes, I got moved. I'm the second act. This motherfucker was the fourth act. I didn't leave there until 10:15. And that's how you know these little things were so short. It was because she was the fourth person to go up. And it's 9:15 when I left. Or it was 10:15 when I left. They didn't start until 9:50. This was a complete waste of everyone's time. I took some dope photos. I took some videos of me taking photos. Maybe I'll put one or two in here for y'all. I was able to use my glasses because my glasses got a camera in them and stuff. So I was able to get some really cool shots and angles with those. So like I said, maybe I'll drop it down. We'll see where it goes. But man, let me tell you something. That shit pissed me off. You asked me for a month and a half ago to come to this. You said 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Then you said be there at 7. 7 changed to 7:45. I get there. A little late. I'll give you that. For the shit not to start for a whole hour and a half later, damn near 2 hours later. Man. This is why I don't be doing shit for people. Because you motherfuckers be wasting my time and y'all time. I ain't gonna lie. If I was the little niggas that paid for this shit, I'd have been fessed. Because them other people had to pay. The artists had to pay. The people watching had to pay. Man, people had to pay for this shit. I would have been fessed. I would have been pissed the fuck off. I'm not paying for this. You shitting me? So, I meet up with a friend. He comes to the thing. And we left. We all left and went to go bowling. Fun vibes. We don't want the night to end, so we go to a bar. Okay. We playing pool at the bar. This is the bar that Ski work at. I ain't gonna tell y'all where that's at. If y'all know him, y'all know where he be at. He don't hide it. Ski wasn't working Friday because it was his birthday, so he wasn't there. So we upstairs playing pool. We playing doubles. I don't know what happened. I wasn't paying attention. I think I was staring out the window, if you want me to be honest. It wasn't my turn to shoot, and I was sitting over there looking out the window. All I know is I hear arguing. So I look over, and it's the girl who's with the dude that we playing pool with arguing with the white boy that I was with. So I'm like, wait, what the fuck? So then, that's when the dude, I know him, he's like, yo, get your mans out of. I'm like, what the fuck? I go over there, I'm like, yo, what's the problem? He like, your man's disrespecting my shorty. Fuck is you talking about? This nigga is upset because his shorty was in the way. He bumped her out the way. And then she took it as disrespect, and then he took it as disrespect against him, and now they trying to fight the white boy. I'm like, y'all tripping. So then they tried to kick my son off the table. I'm like, nah, he paid for this, he valid. Nigga was like, yo, you justifying this behavior? I'm like, I ain't justifying shit. He paid for the table, you niggas can get the fuck off or get the stepper. So then the nigga was like, yo, I'ma pop on him if he don't leave, Niggas ain't gonna pop on shit, bro. Chill the hell out. She's offended. She should be the one doing all this rowdy rebel shit, not you. So, son was trying to apologize to her, but to be fair, she was standing directly in the way. Like, if you ever seen a pool table, she's standing like right here, and he trying to do his thing or whatever, and she not, obviously didn't get the fuck out of his way, so he moved her. So he tried to apologize to her. He is like, yo, I'm sorry, it wasn't, you feel me, it wasn't malicious. Bitch was like, I don't accept your apology, I want to fight. See, this is why I don't like niggas, bro. Like, first off, it wasn't that big of a thing, right? Like, whatever, you got moved, it is what it is. We in a fucking bar. Get your ass out the way. But then, you know what I mean, when niggas ain't trying to have a nigga moment, they just trying to, you feel me, finish the game off and then call it a day. You talking about you want to fight him. Now you got your boyfriend wilding out. Now security coming up here. I fucking know security because I know all these niggas. So my son come up, split the shit up. We like, fuck it, we out, man. I ain't got time for this nigga tree. So we leave. We go outside. We sitting there talking. I was not paying attention. I'm talking to security over here. Then I hear, hey, yo, what the fuck? So I turn around. White boy, they got some new shit. He spit on the ground. Right? So white people do this, spit on the ground. The nigga was offended because he spit forward and not backwards. Son is finna get into a whole nother nigga moment. Less than 40 seconds apart. And it's all just by absolutely nothing. My son spit on the sidewalk. And the nigga that was leading, he was on the wall. He was like, he wasn't close, but he wasn't far away either. He felt offended because the nigga spit forward instead of backwards. That shit was the dumbest argument ever. And I've seen some dumb arguments. Like, trust me, there's been some real nigga moment situations that's just like, all right. But it seems like you niggas came out the house today with the intention to beat a nigga up. Y'all was like, you know what? I'm going to put on my fresh fit today. I'm going to go outside, and the first nigga to slightly inconvenience me, I'm going to fight him. And that's the energy it gave off. I'm like, all right, it's time for me to go home. I can't hang with you niggas no more. Because, yeah, y'all killing me with this shit. Why y'all keep trying to beat up the white boy? And I get it. If he had actually did something to piss y'all off, it makes sense. I'd be, word to it, I'd be pissed too. But why y'all trying to beat up the white man? He ain't did shit to y'all. My son was just trying to party like the rest of y'all. First time he ain't able to come out on his day off, and you niggas trying to beat him down. Ah, man, y'all was too much for me on Friday. It was too much aggression. I had to go home. I ain't trying to match no energy with you niggas. Y'all a different type of breed. Leave me alone. So yeah, that was Friday. It was too much. Yo, for my one day off, y'all did too much. I'm trying to chill, keep it calm, keep it cute. And y'all over trying to fight everybody. Like, goddamn. Let my son breathe. That's why I don't hang around niggas, yo. Because it's always some shit. It just never makes any sense to me. Like, what do y'all be so angry for? It don't make no sense. So, you know what's crazy is, this is a work chronicle, but it's not. Because it wasn't my patient or call. But I was in the parking lot when it happened. And you know what? It was entertaining. So, I was getting ready to go home, because it was this morning. Getting ready to go home, call it a day, and some other people come in with this young man. This nigga calls 9. He bothers us as a community. Because, according to him, he was having sex for 2 hours and he caught a leg cramp. And he wanted to go be seen as to why his leg hurt and how to make it stop. So the first thing they said was, "Did you drink any water?" "No." Bro, why are you bothering us with this goofy shit? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. This goofy winkiny shit is the reason why you, A, don't get no pussy now, and B, I don't believe you was getting any, because what the fuck? You just here smiling and laughing and I got some pussy. No, you didn't. You lying through your fucking teeth. You ain't fuck shit. But you gonna put this facade on. Yo, real niggas and bitches that's out there, you feel me? That's, yeah, me. They not doing this dumb shit. It's every time with the weenies that do this. Why? Keep it calm, keep it cute. Why is, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, you ain't crack no buns. But you got to tell the world you did. And if you did, it either A, it must have been a tragedy. Like, this had to have been something you don't let the world know you did. Because, like, everyone has had interactions with someone that the world cannot know this person exists. This is a one and done. We ain't gonna talk about it. You don't exist after this day. Everybody has somebody in their catalog like that. And I'm assuming that this had to have been one of them situations, because, like, ain't no fucking way. You had to run and tell as many people as possible you got laid that night. And this is insane to me. Like, at what point do we stop taking care of ourselves and just, I don't know, some of y'all just disgust me. I know you're not supposed to look down, but I look down on y'all like fucking peasants. And that's not even on some rich nigga shit. That's on some just fucking peasants. Like, oh my God. You finally got some pussy and you had to tell the world. That shit is insane to me. And then some people be justifying this behavior. They be like, well, I mean, 2 hours is a long time. No, you weenies just don't know how to talk to women. And that's why y'all not cramming shit on a regular. And then niggas be like, oh, after marriage, the shit stop. No. You just not spontaneous. You ain't lighting the spark. You ain't getting her going. And that's why she stopped fucking you. You still gotta keep it interesting, keep it classy, keep it cute. You niggas not doing that. That's why I ain't getting them. Don't justify it as loser behavior. I always want to know, at what point in life did you become okay with being a loser? And I'm not talking about this young man in particular. I'm talking about just loser men and women in general. At what point did you say, fuck it? Now, there are some certain circumstances where life hit hard, you feel me, mental health kick in. I don't like that. Real mental health, like actual bipolar, schizophrenia, mood swings, like the actual people that just randomly get fucked up. Schizophrenia normally hits you at like 21, 22. It just hits you out of nowhere. So like the people that's genuinely fucked up, the people with multi-personality disorder, obviously they have a reason to be the way they are. But the rest of y'all ain't no fucking reason. You just losers. And at what point did you be like, you know what? It is what it is. I genuinely despise hanging out with people that choose to be losers. And the shit is insane to me because it's like, you could do better. You choose not to do better. And I want to know why you don't want to do better. Why do you refuse to go to work? I listen to some of these women talk about their baby dads. And I give them, you feel me, take it with a grain of salt. It's not till you actually meet or see these niggas and you like, yo, everything she was saying is actually kind of true. Well, what is you sitting around playing the game all day for? Nigga, you got kids. But you in the house playing this goddamn game. And I can't talk shit. I'll be the first to play the game. But guess what? I don't have fucking kids. I don't have mouths to feed. I ain't got nobody that's super dependent on me at back home. Why won't you niggas work? Women too. Y'all got mouths to feed. You have responsibilities. You can't disappear for 3 days and come home whenever the fuck you feel like it. Some of us can, but y'all can't. Feed these goddamn kids. Take care of them. Raise them. Teach them. Show them how to ride a bike. Like, this shit is insane to me. Like, it's... You niggas is at home with y'all families. Y'all see these kids every day. Y'all see y'all, whatever they are to you every day. And you do absolutely nothing to care for them. And I'm genuinely confused. What the fuck was Martin Luther King and all them marching for? Why did they even do what they did? What was the purpose? We moved from free slavery to paid slavery. And I genuinely don't understand why. What was the reason in doing everything we did to just stop? At what point did the black man fail y'all? Because it did happen. Don't get me wrong. Just what point? Because the 60s, they was getting treated like shit. The 50s, 60s, they were still treated like shit. 70s, not so much. Was it the 80s? Like, at what point was it like, fuck it, I exist? Why didn't niggas stop being great? Why did POC stop being great? I don't understand it. It's like, it's motherfuckers that don't even speak English that will work for $8 an hour, collect a 2-week check of $150, send $75 to their family and try to make $50 work. Why is it they going so hard and you niggas is getting free money and ain't even lifting a finger? I don't understand it. I also don't understand the system. Why help people but force them to not be able to stand on their feet? You pay for their housing, you pay for their food, you pay for their rent, and then you tell their ass they can't work. This makes no sense to me. Why keep people on a system? Do you make money on the back end for people being on the system? If that is, then that makes sense. Or is it just meant to fuck them niggas? Is that the mentality? Because if that's the case, I mean, I guess that makes sense too. But I genuinely want to know, what is the purpose of this broken ass system and why no one's doing nothing to fix it? I also really want to know, why is everybody fucking homeless right now? Times is hard and they ain't get no easier. I understand that. Why is everybody getting kicked out of their house? What are y'all doing with the money? Y'all can't, please tell me y'all not smoking and drinking it. Because if y'all are, wow. But where's the money going? Why is so many landlords fighting to kick y'all out? How come every time I drive down the street, people shit on the curb? What is happening? What are you doing with the money? Where is it going? You can't possibly be smoking $4,000 worth of weed. Where the fuck is it going? What are you doing? If you're on government assistance and welfare or whatever is paying for your housing, why are you homeless? I don't understand. I genuinely want to know, what was the purpose in doing everything we did just to stand still and be like, nah. Why? I don't know. Something really wrong with y'all. Y'all need help. And y'all can't constantly keep blaming it on your fathers and your mothers, because after a certain point, you grown as a bitch. Yo, I had to really tell this one motherfucker, like, sometimes I be trying to give y'all life lessons. Other times, I generally don't care. Fuck your life up. Hell, I'll help you fuck it up. I don't give a shit. It's yours, not mine. The one motherfucker, he's a gay young man. I think he's a young man. I don't know. I'm going to call him a young man for these purposes. He gets super pissed off with his mom and dad. He said they super Christian and they don't be accepting him and all this yada yada. Well, what happens is the motherfucker get drunk. He get blasted. And then he called random niggas over. And then I set his parents off. And then why I'm even involved in the first place. And I had to tell him, like, yo, bro, listen, you 24. You getting drunk on a regular to spite your dad and your mom. And you live in their crib. You live in their house. You don't work. You don't do shit. You just lay in their house and be gay all day. I ain't say all that, but you get the point. So, you in their crib. You eating, drinking they shit. Obviously, they don't want you living that lifestyle in their house. They made that very clear. You need to either A, accept that things will never change. It is what it is. And you can love them for who they are. Or B, you can accept the fact that things will never change. And you can hate them and you can move the fuck on. But what you can't do is live in their house and then tell them what the fuck you is and they ain't gonna do. So the nigga was like, but it's my house too. No, it's they house. That's what you not understanding. This your daddy house. He bought this shit. Your mom live with him. He is the captain of the shit. And your mom is going to follow whatever the fuck he say. And if he say, this shit not happening, it's not happening. And if you don't like that, then you need to remove yourself from the situation. Because at the end of the day, ain't shit gonna change. I'm just gonna assume for the last 10 years, he ain't never changed the way he felt about the way he felt. And I guarantee you in the next 10, he ain't gonna change a damn thing. He don't like the way you live. You don't gotta change for him. You just either need to accept the fact that he ain't gonna change and love him, or accept the fact that he ain't gonna change and separation. But bringing random men to your dad's house just to piss him off, you ain't gonna, that's not gonna get you nowhere. And the nigga moved out. I think he understood, like, yo, I don't know if you fuck with his parents or not. That ain't my business. But at the end of the day, you can't live with someone and make demands. Like, that shit always threw me off. Like, I knew somebody else like that. Motherfuckers is homeless. Couch surfing. And they picking fights with the people they live with because, they don't want them smoking weed in the house. And they like, I get off work from working 16 hours. I need my blunt. How the fuck you in somebody else's house? They open their door to you. They let you stay on their couch. And then you demand that you can live the way you want. And they shit. How? Where in the game is this allowed? Like, if the shoes is on the other foot, would you let somebody live like this? This ain't your shit, but you gonna tell them what you doing, and it is insane to me, and I don't understand where y'all get this mindset from. This the reason why everybody can't be fucking winners. So people need to be bullied to be told no. They need to get rid of this mindset. Not everybody is going to win. Accept it. I don't fucking know. Something really wrong with you. This is why I don't want kids, because the world is fucked. And there's no fixing it. And I don't like the world that I live in now. And ain't really much going to change in the time that I'm going to be here. Don't nobody else need to be subjugated to this bullshit. At least not on my end. They will not be coming from me. If they already here, nothing but love. You're already here. You have to witness this fuckery. But I will not be bringing any here. Because this shit is broken, yo. It's fucked up. And people don't need to be around this shit. Not force people to live in this fucking simulation we live in and tell them that it's okay and it's not. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking wrong. Maybe I got the wrong, me. Who knows? But alright, y'all, we're going to keep it short. We're going to keep it classy, keep it cute. Probably going to call this that. We're going to keep it short. We're going to wrap it up. We're going to call it a day. Tune in next week. We got things planned. We got things going on. Y'all know how it is. I got a lot of stuff in the works. And I have other episodes that I need to put out for y'all that I promised y'all that's recorded and they haven't made it to the surface yet. But yeah, tune in next week, y'all.